ride. Almost at the club.
What's going on to YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So as you can tell by the thumbnail, what I'm going to be working on, trying to get rid of some of this shifter slop. But I look terrible right now, so I'm not really going to be showing myself at all, and I don't feel like getting dressed. So let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, with shifter slop, you know, you have your shifter movement that you're supposed to. However, as you saw in the other video that I did, that I said I'd be changing that part. So the linkage that is hooked up to this, there's some play in it right there. But when you go into gear, you see all that movement. Hopefully this will get rid of it. If not, at least you'll know how to do it. So I'll go third gear. That doesn't sound good, but whatever. All that shifter slop. So hopefully I'll be able to eliminate that today. I'm gonna get under the car. I'm gonna go ahead and try to maybe have to drop the drive shaft. Maybe, I don't know yet, drop the transmission a little bit, but we'll see. I just want to do it easily. That doesn't sound good at all, but there's no fluid running through it. But let's go ahead and get into it, make short work of this video. Okay, so hopefully this won't be too hard to get to. The piece that I'm going to be pulling out is the shifter joint, which is right up here. Kind of hard to see since the drive shaft is in the way, but it's right up here. I'm going to pull this out. I don't have to deal with the bitch clip in order to get the shifter out or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this ring right here. I may be able to do it without moving the drive shaft or without dropping the gearbox. So I'll probably do that, you know, eliminate it. But that means you guys won't be able to see as much. But I'll pull it out and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about of how it's supposed to be. So let me go ahead and start working. Okay, so it was pretty easy to pull it out. This right here, if you have this type, that's all, only if you have this type. This goes over here. I use a screwdriver, put it in between the middle here, spread it apart, pulled it out, and then pull the pin out to the top. Pin goes to here. This pin is reused, is going to be the one that gets reused in this. So as you can see, this is what I was talking about. You see there's no foam inside this one, and there's foam in this one. So what you're supposed to do is press this on and then use the pin to keep it in place. But I thought it just needed to be greased. So I put grease in it. As you saw in the other video, I was like, I re-greased it. That wasn't what was supposed to happen. So I was supposed to change this or get the foam or do something about it, but I didn't do that. So now they look like they're the same diameter, but let me make sure. This one is about 20 millimeters. This one is a little more than 20. So I may have to spread the DSSR, which is the shifter linkage. So this is about a little more than 20. This one is right at 20. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to see what I need to do. Remove this clip here and then try to install this, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after it's installed. Okay, it's day 2. Y'all probably like, hey George, why are you on day 2 of putting in this little part? This is the hardest part that I have probably ever had to put in. I got it in, but it's not fully seated. As you can see, everything's hooked up in there. But this literally took me hours and hours and hours. So you can take it out without removing the drive shaft, but you will not be able to get it back in without removing the drive shaft. So I had to do that. I've almost got it fully through. I'm gonna try again a couple more hours maybe to do this. I see a drop on there. I hope it's not starting to leak since I've been beating on this shaft so long. But yeah. Let me go ahead and keep working, and then hopefully I can get it done. Alright, so we're all done. This took almost a whole day to do, but I've got the clip in, the pin in far enough that I can rotate the clip. If you can't rotate the clip all the way around, then the pin's not fully in, so we can rotate around. I've got my linkage set back up. It's really solid, but obviously there's still going to be some play because it's supposed to have some play. Literally, that's why you have a pivot pin in here. But I'm gonna go up top and see how it is, see how it feels. Might start up the car and try to move it around first before I put the drive shaft in, because it'll be a pain to pull that back out. So let me go ahead and try it now. All right, so we've got feels good to me. That's first. Second, has a little bit of play. This feels a lot better. Oh my gosh. That feels so much better. It used to like crunch even when it wasn't running, and now it's not doing that at all. So that's how you get rid of shifter slop. If you don't have any other issues, as you already see, I have a short shifter in here. I think it's an eBay cheap short shifter, but this thing is feeling really nice. So now that I know it moves properly, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back together, and then I'll start it up and see how it moves through the gears. All right, we are done. Everything is back together, so let me go ahead and try to feel it while it's running. Warning, loud noises. Engage my clutch. Oh, that is smooth. There used to be so much like grinding in it. Probably gonna take it for a drive soon enough, but oh yeah, this interior is coming together. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it. Maybe go for a drive. If I do, I'll put that in video. Well, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment, turn on notifications, and I will catch you guys in the next one.